See, it gave me an answer. That's cool. Now I'll say I want to add a contact. Today in this video, we'll be looking forward with how exactly we can use Rasa-pro with a free LLM. It will be an API, and you can see on my screen currently I have something known as LangDB.ai just right here. So if you focus on this particular section, fastest enterprise gateway, this is what are we talking about. So click on login, or I would suggest you to click here, get started for free. It will take you to your own application page, or if you have still not logged in or created sign up, just do it. It's very easy. So how exactly are going to we are going to work with this? So now, since I'm on the bottom left corner, you might not be able to see something which is interesting. So right here, if we check this, current balance is 9.94, so it gives you $10 balance for free. That's right, yeah, it's for free and you can use with any kind of LLM. So let's say you have Genia project, click on it. This is it's my project, so nothing to worry about. Now if you see right here in this particular section, you might be able to see multiple models, but if you click on providers, you'll be able to see everything from OpenAI to our DeepSeek, to our lovely DeepSeek, right? That's what I'm currently looking forward. Like, I know I have seen in the community that many people do not have OpenAI credentials and you're not able to use it. So what I thought is, like, let me find something which may be helpful for everybody of us, because when I found it I was like, damn, this is really crazy. So let's begin. Like, what exactly are we going to do in this tutorial, and how the integration will work. So integration will be quite simple, trust me. I know it has been quite hard to use Rasa-pro without OpenAI, so trust me, I can understand you. Okay, so now let's begin with coding and setting up all our systems directly. I know you might be new onto this, you might be familiar with this particular system of Rasa, but I'll start from the start. That's my trick every time. So, how do we begin initially? So, I hope you all have Conda with you, right? If you do not have, a quick glimpse of what exactly Miniconda is about. Just click on Miniconda download. Click here. This is docs. Find it in the description. All the links are in description, so don't worry about anything. And click on this Anaconda download. You'll be able to find all the details in there. See, sign up, distribution, and so forth. Like, you'll be able to see it. This is the whole picture, and yeah, that's it. Nothing to worry about. Provide email address, skip the registration, and you can download it. Simple for any machine you have. So don't worry. Now let's begin. Let's get started with Conda installation. Conda, create -n the name of your env. I'll say Rasa env, and give it a Python version. So I'll be keeping it as Python 3.10. That works for me every time. Alright, so since a Conda environment is done, copy and paste the Conda activate command, and it will activate your Conda environment. So this is simple, very simple. Now I'll get you one more thing. I guess you might be new onto this Rasa, you might not know Rasa-pro, what exactly it is. So just go onto the docs, Rasa-pro, just type it out on the Google, and you'll be able to find introduction to Rasa-pro, something like this name. And check this out, like developer edition. if you're new to this, if you're new to building chatbots, use chart building assistant with calm interface and click on get it here. So once you click on get it here, it will get you onto this particular page, and again you have to click on get it here. Fill out the forms like email address and all those things. Once you have done, you might be able to receive a particular mail which will give you an idea. Let me show it to you quickly. So this is how you will be able to see your own Rasa-pro developer key. Once you fill out the form right here, give the email address, agree to the terms and conditions, click on submit. Once you have done, you will be able to receive some kind of license key which you may be able to use for building your own assistant of Rasa. So this is a quick intro to how to get Rasa developer key. To understand what is Rasa, I would suggest you to have a look at the other videos. Now, right here, I already have my own Rasa license key. I'll be using the same. Apart from that, a few things which we have to add on, a few commands which you have to run. So, create a directory. I have created one as Rasa integration, something like this, and I am in there right now. So, if you see Rasa integration, I'm inside Rasa integration now. The next step is to do Rasa init double hyphen Rasa init double hyphen template. Will be using calm. Make sure to use this because you'll be able to use this template is basically for Rasa-pro, and if you want to use Rasa-pro in here, you definitely need this particular template. So it says Rasa init is Rasa is not there. Why exactly it's not there? The reason behind it is simple. We currently do not have Rasa installed in the Python. So how can we install it? So go in here, click on installation, Python environment, or install for local development. Now check this out. Rasa-pro with greater than 8x, 3.8x. Copy this, but we are not going to use this. If you have a look at this particular section which says pip install uv, will be following that installation path. Why? Because if you I'll show you why exactly it is useful. Because uv helps you to basically it's readable while it's installing all the dependencies related to Rasa. So you first have to do pip install uv. Once that's done, uv and then any package. So even if you are going to use any other packages in future, uv can help you out. So right here I just copy pasted the whole command from here. I'll share all the links in the description, don't worry about it. Okay, so our installation is complete. See right here, if we check all the dependencies in this particular section, so we have got list. So it's a bit readable, I can say, in some way. And apart from that, few things to note: we have added all the dependencies. There is no issues with WebSockets. Don't worry. I'll cover in the next video itself. Apart from that, the next path which you are going to go with will be to have a Rasa init template calm. Click on enter. Now this is something interesting which we found here. Since we installed Rasa-pro, the next thing which we need is Rasa-pro license. So how do we get it now? Now the thing is, to get it, I already showed you there is an email which you'll be able to receive. Now it's time to set it out. So now I already have this Rasa license pro key, and I just have to copy it. I've already set it in .env file, and I'll be using the same right here. Paste it, and it's set. That's it. So similar to it, if you are having Mac, so there's a difference. You have to use export hyphen, then your Rasa-pro license key. Okay, so don't worry about it, it's not that much difficult. If you're into programming, I guess you are familiar with this particular section. Now we check slowly and steadily, we'll be able to see the whole folder structure. And right here, before adding all those files, it showed that current project will be created in the current directory. So if I want to do it in the current directory and I do not want to create any other directory for it, click on enter. It says it's not empty. Why? Because we currently have .env file in there. So make sure I'll say yes, and that's it. We have completed our setup for Rasa. Now the next section, let's begin. We'll be going forward with our creation of chatbot and integration with LangDB. Add new interpreter, add local interpreter, and you'll be able to see this. Click on conda environment. Once you do that, you'll be able to see something like this screen. Well, it has load all the conda environments. Now we'll be selecting Rasa-env. Click on OK. It will take some time to load all the dependencies, checks, and update the Python interpreter. If you have NVMe or SSD, it will take very less time. So right here, click on plus, and that's it. See, we got our Rasa-env right here in this section. Okay, so we have our Rasa environment set up. It's currently loading all the modules and all those things. We do not have to worry about those parts. So our Rasa-env is set up. The second part which we have to do here is to add flows. We already have add contact in this particular section, right? So add context is there. The first thing which we will add is a greet.yml. Why? So the reason behind adding a greet.yml is to support greetings. So the flow name, how the syntax works: give the flows as a flows. Earlier it was and stories. Add greet. This is the flow name. Now add the description. A simple YAML format greets the user when the session, or you can change it as new session begins, something like this, so that this description will help LLM to understand how it should be responding to it. Now after description, what should be their name? Keep it same, that's not an issue. Steps, this is the place where we have action. The people who are familiar with Rasa will know this better about action greet. Right here, action greet, correct? Now right here, if you see in the whole folder structure, we have domain, we have data. In the data we have flows has all the YAMLs. Then in the domain we have few files, and we have shared, which is used as shared. Now in the shared part, we'll be adding our information, which is responses colon utter greet. Keep it copy and paste method. Do not try to type it out, because if you miss any kind of keyword, it will be a mishap for you to find out where exactly the issue was. Hi, how can I help you? A simple response, but a good one, right? Now once this is done, you have to go in config.yml. You'll be able to see something new in Rasa-pro. We have model group. It says openai ChatGPT 4. This is a simple name. You can keep it like your own ChatGPT, your own LLM, something like that. It doesn't mind. That's it. Now the second part comes in model groups. We have openai ChatGPT 4. We have models. Keep the provider same. Change the openai to ChatGPT 4o or 3.5 turbo. Where to check this name? It's simple. Let's go to our LangDB projects. Now right here we see this particular name is the GPT-4o Claude. Let's go into providers, click on OpenAI. Let's try to find it. Now we have, yes, we do have GPT 3.5 turbo. Copy the same to same name with no difference at all. Paste it right here. We have written the same thing, so it's not an issue. Now apart from that, what we have to add is API base. Why we have to specify API base? The reason behind this is to have our Rasa chatbot to query directly onto LangDB. That's the major reason. So go here. I've already said this. Let me show you how the syntax works here for the whole URL. The first thing, this is common. This is very common for the whole URL. As I'll send you the link of the GitHub repository in the and the blog which I have written about this in the description. You will be able to find it. Right here, this is your project ID. Where to find this particular project ID? So it's very simple. Go to your project. I have my own project. Click on settings. Once you click on, you will find something like this, project ID. Make sure you copy here, copy this, click on this, and that's it. Copy and then paste it right here. It's that simple. So API base is done. Request timeout, keep it as per your requirement. Max tokens done. We do not have to worry about now anything. Now the next part is to train our model. Before that, there is one perks we have to do. There's one job we have to do here. Go in env file. You will be already having few things. I'll be sharing that env file, but it won't be having this API keys. You have to add your own API keys. Okay. Um, First is to set our open API base. We have to overwrite it, so it does not go to OpenAI. Instead, it should query to LangDB. So copy this. Make sure you change your project ID. Do not use mine. I'll be deleting this and paste. So this is done, right here. Now open AI key. This is something you have to make sure we are also overriding open AI key. Go to LangDB.ai, traverse back, click on this logo where you need to find your whole projects, organization, manage user, and all those things, and then click on manage API key. You will be able to create one. This is my own demo 1 API key which I have created. If you want to create your own, click on create. Once you create it, you will find something like this pop up. Your name, demo, description, whatever you would like to add, click on create. That's it. See, demo created, done. Copy it, paste it. That's it. That's simple. It's nothing to worry about. Okay, whole thing, copy it and paste it in the terminal. Simple. Now copy the Rasa-pro license key which you have received, paste it. Simple. See, simple, easy, nothing to worry about. Now the time is for training a model, so let's train it. Rasa train. That's simple, right here. Now we have everything trained, and let's begin. Go integrating, not coding. Open command prompt in another terminal. We have to do the same thing. We have to set all these keys. In actions, you do not have to worry about setting any other key apart from Rasa-pro license key. But for the safer side, I would recommend you to do that. Click on CLS and Rasa run actions double I right here. Enter, and on the another terminal we have to do Rasa inspect double hyphen debug. Just like this. Now let's go in here, let's type hi and see if we are able to get any kind of responses back. See, it gave me an answer. That's cool. Now I'll say I want to add a contact. What is the handle? Start with @DG. What's the name? Prashant. And we'll click on yes. It will add the slot for confirmation with true. Don't worry, we'll be having much more tutorials on like how you can do like the whole RAG based assistant itself with this. Okay, so don't worry, we'll be doing that. Contact added successfully. Tatastu. Now this is done and we are able to create a contact. So now let's ask it list contacts. Let's see if it is able to add my contact in there. We won't be checking inside the JSON file which we have. So right here we are able to see it. So it's isn't it amazing, like we are able to see it properly. Isn't it amazing, like we are able to see it properly right now. That's good, right? So this is how it works and you do not have to worry about few things apart from this. Let's check in our projects, like if it is able to have it on, like if you are able to check the all the usages or not, like how it went and what are the parameters which we gained. So what's my today's date? It is the 10th, right? What's the date? Yeah, it's 15th. Now it says three models. So where is my three models? Right here, GPT 3.5 Turbo, and with the version name of it. You don't have to worry about that version name. So input tokens were quite high because we are sending a prompt, and output token were quite less because we were receiving only the responses. So the cost we got is this much, 0.0024. And let's check the analytics. What were the analytics? Check the comparison in the dashboard itself. We're able to see the consumption cost. So we're able to see yellow is for GPT 3.5 Turbo, and the cost was this much, 0.0243. And right here number of requests were sent were 5 to it, and TPS for this was 2 point, no, tokens per second is 2509. Cool. One more thing, threads. Thread is something important which we can look. If you have added traces true, then you have to see what kind of information was shared in between. So this was 3 minutes ago. This was the prompt which was sent by Rasa to the GPT, and before earlier also it was something like this. So user said DJ and it had to ask input all those things. So now right here if I click on this particular section, you see the output, the choices which were made indirectly, and the message which was sent. So each and every traces are set here. You can obviously check at any point in time what exactly those traces were. So do not worry, if you want any kind of information, ping me. I am present on LinkedIn. Find the link in the description. If you have any doubts, join the community. Join the LangDB community. You will be able to get much more help. And you can always add any questions in the comment section. If you contribute to this project, you'll get few swags. So make sure you do. And comment below any doubts, anything you have, any feedback, or any feature which you want on this channel. See you soon. Bye bye.